Hello, my name is Ruby Ann. I am 17 years old and I'm a founder of Pop Poetry. In July 2012, I went to spend a month in Oxford on an academic program. A requirement of this program is to take a major and a minor subject. My minor subject was creative writing. During this course, I was introduced into something called slam poetry. Slam poetry is a competitive form of spoken word poetry. This style of poetry is relatively new and has not been seen in South Africa yet. It is a form of self-expression like no other. It is giving people the stage to come up and tell their stories, to express their fears and concerns, and to give hope and enlighten. It is a stage to declare your teenage first love and also to tell a story of tragedy. It is something that makes you feel inspired to make a change. One of the first poems I saw is by a teacher and talks about what teachers truly make.
He says the problem with teachers is what's a kid going to learn from someone who decided that his best option in life is to become a teacher? He reminds the other dinner guests that, it's true what they say about teachers. Those who can do, and those who can't teach. I decide to bite my tongue instead of his, and resist the urge to remind the other dinner guests that it's also true what they say about lawyers, because we're eating, after all, and this is supposed to be polite conversation. I mean, you're a teacher, Taylor. Come on, be honest. What do you make? And I wish he hadn't done that. Asked me to be honest. Because you see, I have this little policy about honesty and ass-kicking, which is, if you ask for it, then I have to let you have it. You want to know what I make? I make kids work harder than they ever thought they could. I can make a C+ feel like a Congressional Medal of Honor, and I can make an A- feel like a slap in the face. How dare you waste my time with anything less than your very best? You want to know what I make? I make kids sit through 40 minutes of study hall in absolute silence. No, you may not work in groups. No, you cannot ask me a question, so put your hand down. Why won't I let you go to the bathroom? Because you're bored, and you don't really have to go, do you? I make parents tremble in fear when I call home at around dinner time. Hi, this is Mr. Molly. I hope I haven't called it a bad time. I just wanted to talk to you about something that your son said today. He said, leave the kid alone. I still cry sometimes, don't you? And it was the noblest act of courage that I have ever seen. I make parents see their children for who they are and who they can be. You want to know what I make? I make kids wonder. I make them question. I make them criticize. I make them apologize and mean it. I make them write. And then I make them read. I make them spell definitely beautiful, over and over and over again, until they will never misspell either one of those words again. I make them show all their work in math class and then hide it on their final drafts in English. I make them realize that if you've got this, then you follow this. And if somebody ever tries to judge you based on what you make, you give them this. Here, let me break it down for you so you know what I say is true. Let me break it down for you so you know what I say is true. Teachers make a goddamn difference. Now what about you?
Coming back to South Africa, I decided I wanted to make a difference. And so I decided to start a slam league, giving the youth a constructive platform to say what they want, feel, and need. My father, Jonathan Birin, and I got together with my English teacher, Dr. Quince, who has taught in America and is also very involved in the Saki Debating League. That means he has access to hundreds of schools in Gauteng who may be interested in getting involved. These schools may enter a team, and Dr. Quince is also very involved in the Brush Up Your Shakespeare competition. We have also co-opted with Mr. Naidu, who has started a league in England and has also taught this form of poetry before. For the competition to work, a school could enter as many teams as they wished, of between 3 to 5 students per team. There will be room for someone to just write their own work, so they don't have to perform if they do not like performing. and room for people who are actors and performers who want to perform but may not like writing. Finally, there will be a duetted performance, which is a form of conversation and group expression.
Listen, asshole, my words were meant to be mentioned in meticulous, mellifluous manner. You mispronouncing manhandling, fucks it all up. My meanings are misused for miscommunication, misconstrued to a misinterpreted, misspoken, mistake. Motherfucker, it makes me mad.
Asshole, listen, asshole, stop trying to guess what I am. Stop trying to tell me what I'm not. I was born in Seoul, which makes me Korean. These slightly slanted eyes ain't just for seeing. Bitch, I see right through you. You expert on me with your
Fake Asian tattoo.
You expert on me with your Tai Bo and Kung Fu. So what? You try to dim some and dead some on the menu.
So what? You a fan of Lucy Liu. So what? You read the Joy Luck Club too.
That makes you an expert on how I should look? Fuck you.
What the fuck do you know about being Asian?
I'm about to put you in your place, son. What do you know about
Napalm and Saigon?
About Hiroshima and Nagasaki? About Gandhi? What do you know about demilitarized zones and no-gun ring?
About My Lai and the military?
What do you know about the killing fields and signs that wield
No Chinese or dogs allowed?
What do you know about comfort women and geisha girls? About colonization all over the Asian world?
What do you know about the Great Wall?
I can school you on each and all, motherfucker. I'm about to get raw.
You picked the wrong Asian woman to mess with.
You picked the wrong Asian woman to mess with. Because my tongue is split. It is forked and steel-tipped, and it will puncture and bleed you. And if you don't know, now you know,
Asshole, listen, don't ask me what I'm saying in my native tongue. You want to know so badly, go learn it yourself. 20 years it took me to perfect the language my mother's and her mother spoke. 20 seconds it took you to ask what my sister and I spoke about. If I said I wasn't talking to you, why don't you stop bothering me all up in my business? How dare you step to me, invade my privacy, waste my time to ask if I'm able to relay you the contents in my conversation? What nonsense is this? Do I look like your private translator? Nosy motherfucker, you probably thought dialogue... You probably thought dialogue centered around you and you just wanted to make sure. Is that because you're paranoid and insecure or just jealous because my tongue's got more skills than yours? So you want to learn how to say I love you and hello. Why you need to know? You think of me as some Asian hoe ready to turn around at your cause of,
hey baby, annyeonghaseyo, annyeonghaseyo.
or,
Ni hao ma, I love you, China doll.
please, your shit doesn't impress me at all because my words were meant to be mentioned in meticulous and mellifluous manner, yet you're mispronouncing manhandling mouth. Fucks it all up. My meaning's misused for miscommunication, misconstrued to a misinterpreted, misspoken mistake. Motherfucker, it makes me mad, so you better have listened, asshole, and listen well. Don't talk to me anymore. Don't fuck with me anymore because I am done talking to you.
In a country so filled with anger, this is a chance to get our youth being heard and for them talking amongst themselves without having to resort to violence and anger. With things moving ahead, we got an offer to turn this into a television program. This competition is going to be completely unique, not only in genre, but also in the range of communities that it will appeal to. With the platform to accommodate students from St. John's and St. Mary's to students in Soweto and Alex, we have been given a chance to have all the students from all walks of life on the same stage to perform and tell their stories. Watch our next clip.
In New York City, please give it up for Vanessa Hillary.
I meet a guy in a bar that's cute. He wears LL Bean duck boots and guards my bar stool when I have to go pee. He asked me out to dinner for the following Tuesday. I decline. Tuesday's Yom Kippur. I will be fasting. You're Jewish? Wow. You don't look Jewish. You don't act Jewish. And he says it in this tone that sounds like he's complimenting me. And I say nothing. I say nothing which combined with a flirty smile translates to thank you. I say nothing because I got a contact high of someone's anti-Semitic crack pipe. I say nothing because somewhere along my life's graph I've been swayed to believe that being Jewish is not too cool, not too sexy. I say nothing because I'm in a deep sleep, a snow-white coma, destined to meet my prince 5 years later in the form of stone in Jerusalem named the Wailing Wall. I place folded paper with written prayers for the dead in a nook in the wall next to a woman with concentration camp numbers tattooed on her forearm. Surrounded by fervent praying and bodies swaying, I am far more awake than I ever thought possible. I suddenly remember the exodus of the Israelites, and I walk barefoot from the wall in the desert to the bar and look for the guy with the duck boots. He's not there, but I have something to say to him. He's not there, so I make a soapbox and reenact the scene. Bartender, tell me I don't look Jewish. Tell me I don't act Jewish. Because I'm thinking, I'm saying, what does Jewish look like to you? Should I fiddle on a fucking roof for you? Should I humor you with oives and refuse to pay? Oh, because you know how we like to Jew you down. Jew you down, I'd like to throw you down. Because I walked here long miles on hot sand to publicly repent my sins because I almost forgot. 6 million died without having the option of giggling on bar stools. Almost forgot that concentration camp survivors are now a dying generation, that my children may never have the sensation of seeing in person. And if you must see me as that blood-sucking Jew, see me as that pesky mosquito that bites and sucks the prejudice right out of you. Just feel the need to say I can't be the only exception to the rule, just the one right now using my poetry as a tool. To follow KRS-One, I will use my gift to only uplift and maybe change just one heart tonight. I'm the Hebrew Mamita, long-lost daughter of Abraham and Sarah, the sexy oy veying, chutzpah-having, non-cheaping, non-conspiracizing, always questioning, hip-hop listening, Torah scroll reading, all people loving, pride-filled Jewish girl. Bigging up all people who are a little miffed because someone tells you you don't look like or act like your people. Impossible, because you are your people. You just tell them they don't look, period.
While the competition is limited to Gauteng for 2013, we hope by the following year we'll have the ability to run a national competition. We have a cash prize of 20,000 Rand for the winning team. From that, 10,000 Rand will go to the team, 5,000 will go to the coach, and the other 5,000 will go to the school. This is a huge incentive because in other competitions, coaches and teachers don't get any reward. Boston University College has come on board and donated 100,000 Rand scholarship to the overall winner, not necessarily a student from the winning school. This scholarship is valid for 3 years and covers the full tuition of their diploma. So what do we want from Nando's? We would love any of the following. Firstly, we would love for you to grow and develop with us. We will need 5 desks for the judges, valued at 14,500 Rand. We're looking for posters and flyers to distribute to the schools. The cost of this will be 7,500 Rand. Thank you for your time. We truly look forward to getting you on board. Pop poetry, poetry of the people. Now's your chance to speak out.